Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Hearts of Iron 3 multiplayer featuring yours truly, Bundeswehr Bob and Ben Magnus. Say hello, Ben.
Hello.
So this is the episode after the 15 episode binge we did.
Yeah, so we haven't played in 2 weeks.
That's right. Yeah, I thought I was lining up on the Soviet border. Where are my troops?
A lot of them seem to be on the move in like East Prussia. Or I see, I see like a core there. There seems to be several cores like just stacked up, like in the general vicinity of the Soviet border.
We're on vacation.
Mm-hmm. The Pripyat marshlands are lovely this time of year. All right, so
Are they all in one place? Is that what you all are? Yes, they are. That's where they are.
I've had a lot of people asking me why I'm not creating puppet states over here where the rebels keep forming, because a lot of people are like, hey, Ben, if you make puppet states, they'll take care of the rebels for you. Then you don't have a problem. That brings up a whole new problem, and then if the puppet states control the area, the supply becomes very difficult, because supply doesn't move like as one might think through allied territory. It's a very strange system that they came up with for some reason. So yeah, I need to control the supply lines myself. That's the gist of it. We can actually get some troops up here. Yes, to the front, you sons of bitches. And then you go there. And you stay there. Should actually... Like, I got a lot of cores just generally stacked up next to the Soviet border. And, they're not actually spread out. They're just all standing on top of each other. The infrastructure out here must be really strange looking. It's just like autobahns every few hundred kilometers leading up into Mongolia. I see no problem with this system.
What could go wrong?
Are you good to unpause?
I'm good. I'm just shuffling troops around, so...
Alright, so let's go for speed 2. And try to figure out what the fuck we were doing. Let's see. I got French Indochina for some reason that we couldn't figure out. Which I was fine with. I mean, the French troops over here are my friends now. And I'm lining up troops on the Siamese border? Who you... Huh. Are you guys, like, friends with anybody? Siam answer to anybody, or is that just a free state? Oh, I didn't do a national policy.
By free state, you mean soon to be conquered by Japan?
Yeah, yeah, free-ish. That's what I'm interested in. We got troops on the border in several locations, so let's them going. And I put too many engineers in some of my marine divisions, so they're doubled up on NGs. But that's not a big deal. Oh yeah, and I was gonna send some troops to India for shits and giggles, just because I own that port there now. For some reason, I apparently just took that from France. I think. Pretty sure it was France. They own one port over there. I was just like, this is mine. And we're about to get a whole new pop of infrastructure popping. Let's pop it off! I was talking to Nems yesterday about doing like a Drunk Hoi 4 stream, because that would probably make the game a lot more interesting. Well, if you cranked it all the way up to the hardest difficulty level and then just pre-gamed, it might be a challenge. Alright, so what are your plans on Estonia?
I don't really have any right this second. I'm really organizing my troops right now is what I'm doing, because I thought I had more HQ units in this running around. Or not HQ units, but, well, command for the core commands, but I wonder what's going on with that. Did I just not get a whole bunch of these together? Like, there's Monstein. Where's your command? Where are you hiding?
Who are you? Ooh, yeah. Airplane tech, not armor plating. We don't need those.
Well, there you are.
Subsonic development. Yeah, I don't really care about fuel consumption that much. Ooh, dam busting bomb. Let's put that on there. Expand an airbase. Sure. Okay, that's not a doodle thing.
Must re-enable the automate trade.
Oh god, I forgot about that. I know you can manual trade and really get good deals and whatnot, but I don't really care that much about trade, considering my resources are pretty good as they sit right now. I mean, the U.S. telling me to fuck off put a little damper on the resource gain, but pretty good. I feel like I could take some stuff from the UK when I get like all of like Southeast Asia.
Oh, that's right. I was building all the Japanese landing craft.
Oh, I forgot about that too. You bought production licenses.
I did, and all my Marines are sitting here. Was I gonna send you guys off to England? Is that was that what my plan was? I don't remember. But I've got all these wonderful French partisan units now that are part of my friend league.
They're good people. They're good people, the French. I have no issue with them. I don't see why anybody would. Oh god, I forgot that France is basically now just Africa.
They're friendly in Africa, and like the whole Vichy France thing like didn't happen.
Yeah.
Right. So France is my puppet because Bob's amazing like that.
Bob likes puppets.
All the puppets and all the French partisan units that would fire and be opposed to me are friendly.
Yeah, Bob's good at breaking the game. Well, that's more of a workaround, maybe.
I have now occupied the Channel Islands just cause.
Well, I mean, I don't see any reason not to. It seems
well, it's
like
this event fire was just like, hey, the Channel Islands, you should occupy those. I'm like, sure, let's do that.
Okay, they're mine now.
These are mine.
Ooh, I should put some troops up here. Just trying to figure out, like, what's gonna be the best way to go fuck around with some Soviets. Got some relatively good ideas. Mixed support. Okay, so I already got some mixed support. Fast use 6. Mixed support would slow you down to 4, so we're not going to do that. You guys already got your support. Pack artillery. You don't have any no, you have recon. Airplane radios. That seems a little fancy for the Japanese.
You mean Tora? Anybody? I mean,
I don't know. I feel like we're pretty disposable. I mean, I threw a lot of people at the cities. Oh my god, I've been getting so many comments from people telling me that like I'm gonna run out of manpower, and you know, like I'm wasting so many men, and blah 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 blah. I started the game with 900 manpower in the bank, and I have 907 right now, so I think I'm fine. And someone was like, "Well, you lost a full 1/4 of your manpower taking one city, so at this rate, you're going to be out of manpower by the beginning of 1941." I was like, well, yeah, that's if you take the most bloody conflict I've had and then propagate that out every single month until, you know, like ad infinitum. Yes, then I will run out of manpower.
Meanwhile, February 1941.
Yeah. It's like then you have to make sure that there's just like this government-based sterilization system so that nobody breeds. My manpower gain's not that bad considering I control most of China.
When was the last time you heard? Okay, the HQ units exist in here somewhere. They're just buried underneath this huge stack.
They're just in a stack of units. Everybody's just standing on top.
Well,
of
I
each
think
other.
I just click drag and just pushed everybody. Like everybody should redeploy over to Poland, and that's what they did. And now I got to dig them out.
Oh, you've got like one regiment of like the Brandenburgers or something like that, elite light infantry, just heading into France for some reason.
They're helping.
Those 300 men are integral to maintaining the French government.
You gotta keep those partisans happy.
Oh, okay. Now I'm starting to see some good German movement towards the Soviet border. So if you Barbarossa on time, you got a couple about half a year to prep, and then it's time to go. How do you think your barb's gonna go? You gonna Rosa correctly?
Well, I don't know. I have a very hoi for playstyle, Ben. Why don't you tell me?
Well, that's what I'm saying. I'm very interested. This is what I've been saying this whole time, is because you've been playing with a very hoi for mentality. I can't wait to see what happens when there's a real foe in front of you.
What does that mean, though?
Static lines, just moving straight across the plains.
Actually, even just fine. What are you talking about?
How long did that take?
I'm sorry that the slow, methodical push was not to your liking.
Oh, France, you are a son of a bitch. Did you ever? I can't remember. Did you breach the Maginot by force, or did they just walk out of it? I can't remember.
They had done a push across, if I remember correctly. I mean, it's been weeks now at this point. They had done a push across.
Don't look at China.
And they stopped for whatever reason, right? Like they never continued on. They just stopped. Right. I mean, it takes so long for units obviously to recuperate and then push forward again, but they never took advantage of it by moving troops into the gap and then pushing forward. So always able to stop them. So at one point they had pushed through. I pushed them back, and then I was able to push them back further because their organization was so low still.
Oh, okay. So there was a little bit of.
And I had taken a hold of the gap, but I didn't really exploit that gap until my panzers were coming out of Poland already.
I forgot about that. You had a province, and then you just used it to bottle down some.
Well,
of their troops.
I was committed in the Benelux. Like there wasn't really a whole lot of force that I could bring to bear through there with all the other French divisions that were ready to go sitting there. So it's just like, okay, I've got this side of the Maginot. I'm just going to hold this French fort here and take advantage of this later.
We'll use that later on to surround some troops, I think, right?
There were a number of encirclements that happened that my fast-moving panzer divisions did take advantage of.
Zoom, zoom, zoom. You got some medium tanks off the production queues, right? You're not just using.
I do.
Lights. Yeah.
I'm actually looking right at them.
Oh
right
yeah,
now.
there they are, right there. 9-9. Oh, fancy. Oh, there's a lot of 9-9s. 9.
9.
Icy wasted. Icy wasted. Icy wasted. Icy wasted. Oh, yeah. The thing you're gonna have to plan for in this game is the seasons too. You're gonna have to try to, because the winter effects are really, really, really brutal. So you're gonna have to try to plan to see how much land you can grab before the winter sets in, basically. Paying attention to the date is actually important in this game. It's weird. I know usually what I did was I tried to create a large pocket. Oh, what the fuck is this river? I think if I zoom in, does it say the name? Is it the Dnieper? That's the Don, so it's got to be the Dnieper. The one that's like a few hundred miles back from the Romanian border, because that's a pretty good defensive line.
Like through Ukraine?
Yeah, yeah.
The Dnieper?
Is that how you say it? I have no idea. It starts with a D and a P. It's not a normal English amalgamation of.
Here, I know what to find out the actual pronunciation of stuff. Hey, Rob Strader, what the fuck is it called?
Oh man. See, I know this one's the Don River because there's a city called Rostov on the Don, so.
The oval with the line through it is medium armor, right?
Oval with the line through it is light. Oval
That's
with
light armor.
Nothing is medium.
Okay, all right.
And then I think oval with like a thick black line is heavy. I think. Well, let me go check out my Japanese heavy tanks. Where the fuck are they? Oh god, I don't remember where I put them. Are they in here somewhere? Bob, I lost my railgun.
I think we'll be fine.
I lost my railgun. I don't know where it is. Now, I'm sure it'll turn up somewhere.
30 years from now, just be this crew pushing a railway gun around in the jungle, like lost, and they'll find out the war is over.
I probably told them to walk from China to like Vietnam or something like that.
I can't imagine a worse fate. Just pushing a giant railway gun through jungle. Ugh. Terrible.
Huh, so Siam, what happens if I declare war on you?
You should just do it and find out.
That's usually kind of like what my thing is. I don't know what's gonna happen if I click this button. Click, 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 click. That was me trying to play Mio and Taxes on EU4 this morning. So I loaded that up last night for the first time. I was just clicking the keyboard. I have no idea what I'm doing.
Is that more stable now?
Nope.
Oh, I shouldn't say stable. I should say, does it run faster now?
Well, I mean, after I noticed that a lot of shit happens in like the first 3 months, a lot of events pop, and then after that, it kind of smooths out. But it crashed like 4 times on me in about an hour, so.
You and crashes.
Yeah. It was just a shame because I really did want to record it, but if I can't get it to run stably for 20 minutes, more than 20 minutes at a time, that's not happening. All right,
it's a little hard to record stuff if it crashes.
Yeah. So I put too many engineers in these guys. I think they were supposed to go for the other ones, and then I messed that up. Oh, so some of them I messed up, but not other ones, all right? Ah, no, here we go. Doubling up on these engineer battalions. Now I have a bunch of detached engineers in Vietnam. Just hanging around. Like you do. Alright, so why don't you guys go hang out in, like, Saigon or something? I don't know. Just, build an officers club. Your engineers, make it work. What do we got?
Prepare the troops. We're moving around so hard.
Prepare the troops. Okay. I have rebels, right. Yeah, kill them. Yeah, well, I thought I told you to go kill someone. Oh, I told someone else to kill them. And, you... Now that you're completed with your thing, go walk someplace else. This is kind of giving me flashbacks to, of EU4 Bob. Okay, you killed those rebels. Now go walk 3,000 miles in the other direction to where you're needed. Oh, you're done over there? Okay, now there's rebels back where you started. Alright, naval bases in Huludao. I don't know where the fuck that is, but it seems important. Almost done with a couple new aircraft carriers. I wonder why I would need those. It's not like the Battle of Midway happened. I think part of the reason I did poorly was I think I forgot to tech up some ship-like doctrines. I think
You posted the Black Ice 9.0 thing up, right?
What?
Somebody did. It was in your. I was pretty sure it was in your Discord. Somebody had posted Black Ice 9.0 like preview note stuff, and it was talking about some changes to carriers where like carrier air group isn't a thing anymore, and instead there's just going to be these flat bonuses for carriers in combat now.
Is that for 3? Is for Hoi 3?
Yep. 9.0 for Hoi 4 isn't a thing yet.
I don't know. I haven't been paying attention to that. I have not been paying attention. I'll put some bombers up on the queue, because I like heavy bombers. help with the supplies. Help. What I plan on doing is I'm building. So I built like an autobahn up into Mongolia, and then I started building air bases at the end of the autobahns. And what I'm planning on doing is putting heavy bombers there, and I'm just gonna fly them as deep into the Soviet Union as I can, and then just bomb their supply lines like way out, so that hopefully I'll starve out their units at the front. That's the theory. I've never tried this before, so it could be folly, but I have so much IC, I'm actually okay with that. Stupid fucking Canadians keep sinking my ships. Maybe I should invade Canada.
Oh yeah, how's your fleet rebuilding going, by the way?
It's not bad. Let's see. Two carriers are gonna pop off in May. 2 heavy cruisers are gonna pop off in March, and then the other 4 carriers are gonna finish in November, December. So it'll be rebuilt by the end of the year. I'm not too concerned. Oh, I already had some heavy bombers on the production queue. Let's take these ones off then. They're pretty... they're not as expensive as they used to be, considering I have some better practicals now. Let's queue up some... Here, yeah, let's queue up 2 new battleships. I don't need to get any more carriers. How about a couple more landing craft for poops and giggles? And let's throw some more convoys on because the Canadians are assholes. I know what some people do, and I found it a little gamey, is that they would load up the game as like the Soviet Union and then put the infrastructure map mode on and take a screen grab. And then they could just go, okay, this is a Soviet like center of, you know, this is one of their heavy supply lines by referencing the map, and then just bomb that one province. Logistical warfare is interesting. It can be very effective. Italy's not involved in any way, are they?
No, well, I purposely not invited them to the faction because it's like I don't want. I don't. Not that I would really have anything to fear from them necessarily if they fell, because you know the Schluss has never happened, right? So
there's been no Schluss.
So I've got this nice Austrian buffer here.
Where didn't I build more Marines? Where the fuck are they? I could have sworn I built like an entire corps of Marines. Oh, there's like an entire army sitting in Dang Dong.
I don't know what this means. Operation Log update, light damage.
That's...
Have I been bombed? Is that what this is?
Oh, I built a bunch of Stoogs too. I forgot about that.
Stoogalicious.
Delicious Stoogs. Well, why don't you guys move down here? Political indoctrination. I don't think I need any of this stuff. Arty flexibility, I like that. Arty, arty, arty. I'm just fighting rebels and preparing to fuck with the Soviets mostly. I'm very curious to see how things go on my side of the world over here with the Soviet Union, because the last time I did this, I didn't build any infrastructure and I bogged down real soon. But this time I am building infrastructure, so I'm hoping for the best. Fuck you! Who's that? Australia? Yeah. They're sinking.
Who are you?
They're not sinking a lot of ships though, so I'm not super concerned with it. It's not a big deal. Let's get some... Oh, what the hell do I want to buy? Here, let's build some transport planes. Because I don't have many of those, and I'd like to have some transport planes up in case some shit goes down. Ooh.
Oh, that's right. The British are rampaging through North Africa.
Oh, they are? Oh, come on, France. There's only there's like one corps down there. France should be able to take care of this.
I wonder what would happen if they capitulate in Africa. What happens to the mainland?
Oh, it's out of my element there. I'm not sure. I'm not 100% on that. I think you'd be fine. I'm leaning towards there being no issue with that. Alright, there's my coastal battleships. My landing craft and transports. So I still got a couple carriers. That's good. That's 1, 2, 3.
Oh, hey, heavy armor. Hello.
Oh, you got some... Oh, yeah, I forgot about those. They weren't Tigers. They were the other ones.
Panthers?
Can't remember what they're called. No, Panthers are medium tanks. There's some multi-turreted monstrosity the Germans built like 2 of, took a couple pictures of, and then like never saw ever again.
The mouse?
No. It was some early war thing. It started with an N, I think. It was just like an experimental prototype tank. You can build mouses in this, I'm pretty sure. Those are super heavies, though. Oh, there are my tanks. They're on the Soviet border. That makes sense. Who are you?
So by dismissing the captured like British and French units I got,
Yeah.
I have increased my manpower pool.
Oh, really? Wait, you just amalgamate them into your army or something?
Well, they were all units that were like from the Dunkirk event, right? That I got. So they're sitting around. They weren't like, at least to me, what they appear to be anyway. They don't look like they're very well formed like divisions, right? They're just kind of like there. It's like, well, what would I rather have? Would I rather just get rid of those and then tramp to different units, or keep them around? So I decided to go ahead and get rid of them. So I started out, I think, around 400 manpower, and now I've got 500 manpower just from dismissing a bunch of those units.
That's pretty good, actually. Ooh, repair rate. That's gonna help with my ships. We lost a province of Weifang because there was an uprising. God damn it! All right. 2 new heavy cruisers have been completed, so my restructuring of the Navy is on the move. Leadership. Yes, leadership is good. Combat medicine is better.
I lead the troops in to do the things of stuff.
But what is my district? My leadership is at about 88 points. I should probably devote a little bit of that to officers now, because I am. Oh yeah, let's leave the research. Let's drop down the espionage a little. I'm trying to figure out what's going on in the Soviet Union, but I think the Japanese spies in the Soviet Union are a little conspicuous. I don't know how well they blend. Who are you? Oh, that's an entire army of cavalry. That's what that is.
But does it blend?
Armored cars, pack artillery, mixed support. You're all fine. So what am I gonna do with these Stugs I built? I must have built them for a reason.
What is your purpose for being? Stop yelling at me!
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I built 10,000 Stugs. You know what? Maybe on the Soviet border, these infantry divisions. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Let's do that. I'm gonna send them to the. They're gonna go fight the Soviet Union. I'm gonna attach them to the infantry divisions fighting the Soviets. There we go. I've got a lot of men just kind of spread out, and I'm not sure why they're in the regions they're in. All right. Let's take you guys, merge you together. It's a little bit better. Oh my, naval doctrine. Okay, now I'm ahead on naval doctrine. 43. 43, 43. Yeah, all my naval doctrine stuff was low, and the Brits were up on that. Carriers, better deck armor. There we go, nice. Okay. Now what we're going to do, I just got some new tech, so now I'm going to pop out some new, I'm going to lay down the keels of a couple new aircraft carriers. Don't build CAGs, because I got plenty. Yeah, throw the CAGs on there too, never mind. Alright, I just laid down 4 more aircraft carriers, so there's 10 on the production queue now. But we're out of time, Bob.
Are we? Well, dang. Thanks for watching, everybody. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Go check out what's going on in Japan or Germany, depending on which view you're looking at for stuff. Well, I moved troops up and down the artist previously known as Poland, border with Soviet Union, and then Japan, trying to find where the railway guns went in Vietnam.
I don't know. They're around somewhere.
Thanks for watching. We'll catch you guys later.
Goodbye.